Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a story that has been setting the internet on fire with rumors and speculation. We're talking about former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte and his current situation at the International Criminal Court, or ICC, in The Hague. A viral claim has been making the rounds online, suggesting that Mr. Duterte was found unconscious in his detention cell. This news, as you can imagine, spread like wildfire, causing a lot of concern and confusion. But what's the real story here? Is there any truth to these claims? Well, we've got the official word, and it's a direct contradiction to everything you might have been hearing. Lawyer Nicholas Kaufman, who is serving as the counsel for former President Duterte, has stepped forward to set the record straight. He has emphatically denied these online rumors. In a message that was relayed by Vice President Sara Duterte, Kaufman stated, and I quote, "I would like to state, in no uncertain terms, that the information circulating on the internet suggesting that former President Duterte was found unconscious in his cell this morning is totally untrue. That's a very clear and direct statement, leaving no room for misinterpretation." Kaufman didn't just stop there. He provided further assurance, adding, "I have just spoken to him and he is stoically awaiting the judgment of the ICC Appeals Chamber on the matter of interim release." This paints a very different picture from the dramatic rumors circulating on social media. It suggests that the former president is not only conscious and well but is also mentally prepared and waiting for the next legal step in his case. The word stoically is particularly interesting, implying a sense of calm and resilience in the face of his current circumstances. So, let's take a step back and understand the context of why former President Duterte is at the ICC in the first place. He is currently detained at the Scheveningen prison in The Hague. This detention is related to serious allegations of crimes against humanity. These charges are specifically linked to the highly controversial and deadly war on drugs that was a hallmark of his administration, both during his time as mayor of Davao City and later as the president of the Philippines. This campaign resulted in thousands of deaths and has been the subject of intense international scrutiny and condemnation from human rights groups for years. The ICC's involvement represents a significant development in holding leaders accountable for alleged widespread and systematic abuses. The court's jurisdiction and the ongoing investigation have been a major point of contention, with Duterte's administration having previously withdrawn the Philippines from the Rome Statute, the treaty that established the ICC. Now, the focus of the current legal battle revolves around a crucial upcoming decision. The ICC Appeals Chamber is scheduled to deliver its ruling on a very specific matter, Duterte's appeal against the tribunal's earlier denial of his request for interim release. Essentially, his legal team had asked for him to be released from detention while the case proceeds, but the pretrial chamber rejected that request back on September 26. Duterte's team appealed that decision, and now everyone is waiting for the final word from the appeals chamber. This ruling is a pivotal moment in the proceedings. The date for this judgment has been set for November 28. According to the ICC's official announcements, this decision will be delivered publicly in open court. The proceedings are set to begin at 10:30 in the morning, Hague time. For those of you who want to follow this major international legal event as it happens, the ICC is making it very accessible. They've announced that the entire session will be streamed live. You'll be able to watch it directly on the ICC's official website. In addition to their site, the live stream will also be available on their official Facebook and YouTube channels. This transparency is a key part of the court's process, allowing the global public to witness justice in action, or at least the procedural steps that lead to it. This level of access ensures that there is a public record of the decision and how it is delivered, which is vital for a case of this magnitude and public interest. The outcome of this appeal will determine whether the former president remains in detention in The Hague as the broader case against him moves forward. So, to recap the key points and debunk the misinformation, the claims about former President Duterte being found unconscious are false, according to his own lawyer who has recently spoken with him. He is reportedly in good health and is awaiting a critical legal decision from the ICC. This decision, expected on November 28, pertains to his request for interim release, which was previously denied. The allegations he faces are severe, connected to the war on drugs during his presidency and his time as mayor. The spread of fake news in situations like this is incredibly fast and can be very damaging. It highlights the importance of relying on official sources and direct statements from the people involved, like the one from lawyer Nicholas Kaufman. When you see sensational headlines, it's just always a good practice to take a moment and look for confirmation from credible news outlets or official channels before sharing or believing the information. This case continues to be one of the most closely watched legal battles in recent memory, with significant implications for international law, accountability for heads of state, and the political landscape of the Philippines. The upcoming ruling on his interim release is just one step in what is expected to be a long and complex legal process. What happens on November 28 will set the stage for the next phase of this historic case. Will the appeals chamber overturn the earlier decision and grant him temporary freedom, or will they uphold the initial ruling, keeping him in detention? We will all be watching. We'll be sure to keep you updated on this story as it develops. Make sure you resubscribed and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss our follow-up report on the ICC's decision. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.